That's the best. That's winning basketball.
It is quick hitting.
Rubio.
Whoa!
Jarrett Allen. Augustine checks the shot clock. It shows 5. Goes to take down the lane. Trying to challenge Allen. And Allen put it into the 5th row. Skins to Mobley. Mobley shot clock winding down. Back to Allen. Allen thunders it home on top of Plumlee.
He hasn't turned it over much, especially recently. Stevens for Allen. Oh, that man above the rim.
Allen. Oh! Hammers over Capella. Man, swatted at by Powell. Garland now back for Allen. They got it again. On the stretch. Meanwhile, here's Okoro. Takes a love feed. Shovels to Allen. Allen thunders it over Plumlee. Back inside Okoro. Touch pass. Allen takes a dribble and hammers it home. Fox lobs to the rim. Barnes is there. Allen altered that. Thompson can't tip it in. Cavaliers are all over the glass. Allen runs the floor. A breathtaking dunk.
Yeah, that was just blown assignment. That's all that was.
Garland again. Upstairs for.
She got a thing for Chanel vintage that dropped before she could speak English. Do you love me and love seeking attention?
So YouTube is back in the video. Gonna show the big body banger. Gonna show you 2 video. Now, first thing first, make sure you like and subscribe. We're on the road 3K. And I'm saying today I'm the build dealer on low corner. I'm coming at y'all with this Jarrett Allen build video. Yes, sir. This was this request. I have no idea. I just know that I was in Alaska. If you are, subbed up, you watch my videos or whatever, you know that I was not in my home state to record and stuff. So everything was pre-recorded. But I am back now. So after today, I will, be able to, I guess, get to your request, because there's a lot of build requests that I have to, hit. So first and foremost, I appreciate y'all, still watching, because I know I haven't been able to maintain, all the requests, but I appreciate y'all coming back to the vid still. And, just like leaving your comments, whatever, everything. Although, it may take me a while to get back to them, because as we grow, obviously, we get more comments and stuff. But I'm still always going to make the effort to reply to everyone. And on top of that, knowing that I was away, it was still nice to see y'all, pop out and watch my vids. And I hope y'all like that Zach Levine vid, that my first Next Gen vid that I dropped. And, I'm going to be doing some stuff with Next Gen. I'm going to try to post a lot more than normal. So I'm thinking that starting, I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to try to start posting every day, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, without further ado, pretty much, I went to the Jarrett Allen build. I'm building on the corner. You already know what's going on with it. So it was valid in my opinion, but without further ado, let's get right into the build. So the pie charts that I used for Jarrett Allen, it was a finishing and defending pie chart. But as we know, if you are a loyal, if you know, the finishing and defending pie chart is better when it's more finishing than defending. You do not need to do 50-50, okay, or any of that, because you get less attributes. And for the physical profile, you want the balanced pie chart. Obviously with Jarrett Allen, he's pretty nimble, for a big man. He can jump out the gym, and he's very strong. So I wanted to capture that with the balanced pie chart. Now you're gonna see with this build, I believe I get like 61 badges. So yeah, it's very good build in terms of badges, but obviously it's very traditional. It's limited in what it can do. Obviously you're just gonna have the same traditional, big man, rebound, dunking, post scoring type of player. But that's what Jarrett Allen is, and he does it very well. I remember when he was on the Nets, and he was like barely getting 20 minutes, or maybe 25 or whatever, and he would just be so consistent. Like he'd be 7 for 8, have 16 points, 12 rebounds, and whatever little bit of time he played. And I'm happy that he was able to be free. I'm happy that he was able to go to a team and now become an all-star, and it's just amazing to see. Now for the actual build, you want him to be 6'11", because that's Jarrett Allen in real life, and you want the weight to be you want it to be around 242, 241. It depends on what you want for your speed. Now, with me, you saw what I settled on right there, but it's up to you. Honestly, it's not too important. You just don't want to be slow. And for the wingspan, you want 93 wingspan. With that, you get higher blocking too. So that's what I'm saying with the balance pie chart, you know, with the balanced red-blue pie chart, it doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, you're gonna have your wingspan increase that blocking. And we all know Jared Allen is not afraid to jump. That is one thing I will give. He ends up on a lot of posters, but that's because he jumps at every ball. You see a lot of NBA players, they'll like get out the way, you know, whenever somebody dunks because they don't want to be put on the highlight reel. But Jared Allen does not care. You could tell by his afro, he does not care. That man is just on timing, you know what I mean? That man is on like old school timing. Like he just jumps at all times regardless of who's standing under the rim, and I really respect that, you know. Now with this build, you're gonna see that it plays very traditional, but it does everything very well. You know, it does its post scoring very well. It does its defense very well. It can run the floor very well. And on top of that, you know, it's just dominant. It's just a dominant presence. And it's probably a simple build to play with, especially for newer players. Because I know a lot of new players aren't very skillful. And with this build, you don't need the most skill. You just need to know how to press triangle, really. Know how to press triangle and square. And you'll be okay with this build. Obviously, you know, in real life, Jared Allen is the same way. You know, he also has a pretty decent mid-range shot for his size, but you know, he pretty much is traditional. Like I said earlier, you know, he gets a lot of blocks, He also is just always in the right spot, and you know, just forgetting the easy dunk, you know, just standing dunk, just like literally always in the right spot. Pick and roller, amazing pick and roller, very amazing for Darius Garland. Like every time Darius Garland, you know, gets that pick and roll from Jared Allen, you can expect for a pass to be there because Jared is always in the right spot, and Darius Garland is just an amazing passer. I know we're kind of on a Cavs run. We had Darius Garland last time, and now we have Jared Allen. So, I mean, it's kind of this. It kind of goes to show how far they've come since the LeBron years. You know, I wasn't expecting the Cavs to be as high as a seed as they are after the LeBron years. I was not expecting that in the, you know, past 5 years, because it hasn't even been 5 years since LeBron left. You know, and now they have this new young core. Shout out to Cleveland, honestly, for building that core. They got Con Sexton too, who's injured. So I'm just looking at it like this. I hope the Cavs really end up becoming like really good, because I see them being like a Heat where they just have a balanced team. Everybody, you know, works for each other, and you know, they get wins off of that. You know, and I hope that they can go far in the playoffs this year, because I really do like them and I really like their play style. I really love Darius Garland, how he plays. And Colin Sexton is just a dog. He's a dog. But yeah, you know, with this build, I would recommend it, highly recommend it. You see right here, I have fun playing with this. But yeah, you know, it's Jared Allen. What else do you want? You know, obviously I didn't equip the fro, but the fro is there in spirit. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Road to 3K. Peace.